Give me all your likes. Put them in the bag. Let's go. All your likes. All your subscribes. And all your divides. Like. You didn't give it up fast enough. Like. Share, subscribe, share the live, get 5. And what's mucus, you ask me? Well, that's the stuff that lives. And what's 5, you ask? Well, that's the 5 pillars of this glorious thing we call nerddom. I was going to say mucus.
You did say it.
Movies, comics, anime/animated, manga, and art. The 5 pillars. I am your host, XL. I'm here with the Shysteists. And here with Grim Favors. Hey, Grim Favors, we got some good news. You know what? I'm not gonna let it out the cat out the bag. We're gonna tell you off the air. See if you're down. It's a little thing that goes down in Texas.
I think you already told me.
Did I tell you?
I think you already told me.
Well, yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, so maybe that'll happen. Hopefully, it could. But maybe.
Oh no! I don't think you told me that. If you talking like that, it might be something.
And look, I'm doing the little Kim.
Oh, yeah.
Look him.
Yeah. Hold on. Look at your phone real quick.
I can't look right now.
Hey, don't look at your phone.
I can look now.
That's crazy.
Hey, why you say like that?
Because I just died. I just died.
I believe you. I can see the reflection in your glasses.
You shouldn't have said it like that.
I can see the reflection in his glasses. He lying.
He said it a little punkish.
Where's it gonna be
at? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I know what that is.
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be in Texas.
Oh, okay.
So,
wasn't it there last year?
No,
it's in Texas every year. But it was in. I think they moved it to Houston because it was too big. So the first year.
Hold on. Let's talk because we gonna do.
Are we giving too many clues away?
Yeah.
Hey, that ain't something you can just tell me half of it and not
right
the whole thing.
Right, I was about to get into some lore.
Hey, real quick. So there was a trailer that dropped. You know what I'm saying? Let me just pull this up on the screen. If you're seeing this in the future now, don't judge me. I am just a man with my opinion. It's kind of crazy how I said my opinion about something on a TikTok, and a bunch of people come at me like, you know, can I say it? Yeah. A bunch of people outside of the culture having a culture conversation with me. I can't stand when that happens. It should be a listening and trying to understand questionnaire. Shouldn't be a conversation or a debate or an argument about that. That's just my opinion. So just want to brace yourself for if I say anything that is not appreciated today, because I got a lot of opinions. I'm gonna bring up a trailer that dropped. It's a Zazie Beetz action film in the realm of like John Wickish, like all of these John Wickishes is coming out.
John Wickishes?
Yeah, the John Wickishes movies. And starring Zazie Beetz, called They Will Kill You. Now, I want to check it out, okay? But I know for a fact that it's gonna have what? Slave movie properties.
It's not gonna. It doesn't even look like it's a slave movie.
Okay. So if it's in there, wouldn't it be kind of disgraceful?
You got that from the trailer?
I did. Some.
Hold on, let me watch this trailer real quick.
Yeah, I didn't get that from the trailer.
Somebody's gonna call her like you black. Yeah, somebody's gonna do something like that. There's gonna be some type of she's a maid or something. There's gonna be some type of.
It looked like she was a house cleaner. Yeah, it looked like she was clean, but it didn't look like she was a slave.
No, slave movie properties ain't slave. Okay, maybe that's something I gotta So the things that happen in slave movies, I don't want to see no more. Like the N-word, white people calling us the N-word, us picking cotton. You know what I'm saying?
I got a
Cleaning
question.
up at
So
the
in
cleaning up at the
ATL when
white
they had the
folks.
in ATL when they had the Johnson, whatever family cleaning business in ATL, was that slave property too?
You
Remember
know,
they cleaned up.
ATL wasn't a slave. I didn't feel slave properties up in there.
They were cleaners though. They would clean
No.
buildings.
You can be a cleaner in a movie. What I'm talking about, those things that I point out all the time are slave movie properties because they exist in slave movies and then they transform them into modern times where this black woman that is the star of this movie, I guarantee is gonna have some slave movie properties in it.
No, it doesn't look like a slave movie to me. They look like
Not a
Satanists.
slave movie, but
yeah, they look like Satanists. It looks like she got kidnapped by some Satanists or some people who worship the devil or whatever. And she had to fight her way out of it. That's what it looks like to me.
Now that's what it looks like.
You know what? There's a movie like that.
Hold on, real quick. If slave movie properties in there, that should be even worse, correct? Because it's not supposed to even be that.
There's no slaves though. I seen. So if you're gonna like
slave movie properties, don't have nothing to do with slaves. We changed. Well, I changed my meaning on live on the show. Like slave movie properties are things that exist that are blackface comedy for black people to look at me like that ain't that right? Girl, get in here with some neck bones and some chicken and grits. So you know that's what we eat. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no more of that, man. That's called slave movie properties. It's the slave movie mentality. Don't want to see it no more. And I feel like they're gonna try to sneak this up in there, which I'm down to see it because it doesn't look trash. I mean, she could do some work on them skills, but I wouldn't mind seeing it because I like over the top action movies. I forget about the days that were so not super over the top, but just over the top. Like this chick can get busy, and she learned how to get busy in prison. I'm with it. Let's see what y'all gonna do.
What did it say? No
Twinette.
What's up, Twinette? I
What's up?
I had to look for it.
Shout out to Twinette. We up in Albuquerque Comic Con next week. Shout out to Twinette, the illest of all the land. That's Twinette's new tagline, the illest of all the land. Yeah. Shout out to Twinette. Hey, yeah, I don't know, man. I just because
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna check it out.
That's gonna get me mad because it's like it shouldn't even be in there, but I know there's gonna be some race baiting. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm good, man. I'm gonna see it, but I'm good if it has any of that in it because the trailer does not look like it should be in there. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I want to give a RIP to Mr. Popo. I seen you say something in the chat. Santo, would you like to break down why Mr. Popo is on the screen right now and why we say RIP?
Because they're scrapping him from the remake. So the remake of Dragon Ball, they're taking Popo out of it completely. He's not going to be in it.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask y'all because I got a different.
Hold on, they're remaking Dragon Ball because that's new to me.
No, it's just the brotherhood treatment, the cut and the fluff that there is, and telling just this compacted story, which I'm always down for those because I haven't seen one that bothered me. Like Brotherhood, I thought Brotherhood was gonna bother me. Love it even more. Get the original out of here. So, and I don't know if they did it to this what's Dre stuff? 1,000-Year Blood War.
Oh,
Bleach. I don't know if they compacted anything of that original story, but it gets going, it gets moving, it gets cracking.
What in 1,000-Year Blood War?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it's pretty much written like that. It's already because Thousand Year Blood War isn't like the beginning of something. Like you're already knee deep in action. When Blood War starts, you're already scrapping. So
I don't see no fluff in there.
Yeah, it's like that.
So, why do you think that they took him out of there, the Shiesties?
To be politically correct, there's been a lot of talk around Popo and like the racist tones behind him, even though he's Hindu, right? He's not black, even though he's based on a Hindu deity.
Man, I can't wait to go. Go ahead, my name.
Yeah, he's based on a Hindu deity, but there's been a lot of talk about him and racist speculation, and I think they just want to stay away from that. Period. So they're just going to take him out of the show.
Grand Favors, what you think? I'm gonna save my thoughts in a second. What you think about what you just heard, sir? Grand Favors.
I'm still confused on the fact that they're taking him out.
Okay. Okay. You know, I never seen him as a racist caricature because I didn't care about Popo. Popo was probably one of the most not giving a damn ass characters ever. So the fact that he's gone, good job. Because I don't care about him at all. But I never, as a black man, a proud black man, I never sat down, looked at Mr. Popo and said, that looks like me. Never.
Never. So what?
So I never took offense to that. Now if we're going off of the outfit, okay.
You still don't get me.
I can't fathom that part of my brain in the fact that it's not even a real thing. He's a deity. So what are we complaining about though? I'm not getting it. That's a racist character come from?
It's the people. It's the internet, gang. Like I don't think it's Dragon Ball, the show, because there's other characters in Dragon Ball that look way worse than Popo. You know what I'm saying? And they're
Agent Black from Dragon Ball.
Exactly. They're actually based. He looks way worse than Popo.
Yeah.
But they don't talk about Black. They talk about Popo.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Do I think that Akira Toriyama knew what he was doing when he made Popo? Yes, I do. But I never associated myself with any of that. The blackface look, I never associated myself with any of that.
I don't think this is blackface.
It is if you sit back and think about it.
It looks just like the Hindu pictures. Like the Hindu pictures are exactly this. So I don't think he had blackface.
Pull up Mammy from back in the 30s.
I know who Mammy is. That's Tom and Jerry. I know exactly who Mammy is. But Mammy doesn't look like him. Mammy looks more like Mr. Black in them. I'm talking about
the original Mammy, the no face, red lips, eyes.
Yeah, Mammy. Mammy was based on Aunt Jemima. I know who Mammy is.
Nah. We're gonna talk off.
Definitely is a representation of Mammy. That Mammy comes all the way down the line. Like
her name is Mammy, but I'm talking about the term Mammy. We'll talk.
This is a waste of time. This is after he's been out since the late 80s. Who gives a F now? Why do you want to? There's a lot of other stuff y'all can fix that's killing my people in animation. There's a lot of other stuff you can focus on. Why we gonna focus on this?
And I'm glad you brought that up because that's what I was referring to in the slave movie properties. There's a lot of you cannot do that. It could be superhero man and not about crime in Chicago. It could be just that. It could be just this ugly dude that nobody cares about him. Nobody. And I've never heard anybody be like, "Hey, you remember how tight Mr. Popo was in Dragon Ball Z?" No. So taking him out, I don't care. That to me, I don't care because he never was nothing. The fact that I identify with him or I can get offended by him, don't know where that comes from because I don't care about him, nor do I
You know,
I'm looking at it. There's a green alien with a stick standing next to him.
you know what it sounds like? It sounds like and I hate this. It sounds like somebody else is trying to speak for me, and I don't like that. Don't tell me what I'm offended by. It sounds like somebody who doesn't look like me is trying to tell me what offends me.
I don't think that I think they're just trying to escape backlash altogether. I don't think, because there's been a lot of popo talk in the internet and these Dragon Ball Z shits and blah 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 blah. I think they're just, because it's the people, the internet talk. The internet people are the below average intelligence. Your random people, your average dude is stupid, right? And that's why they have these conversations. They also say Piccolo's black. Piccolo is a Namekian, gang. So like they say this stuff all the time.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
And he ain't lying. Niggas claim Piccolo real quick.
He's a Namekian. He's not black. Popo is not black. He's a Hindu god. Like it's different, okay? But people are gonna make it to be something that it's not.
I don't want to be the nigga that got beat up and then start working for the nigga that got beat him up. I want to. Anyway, man, I'm looking at a green, crazy looking dude with a stick. Why are we not talking about that too? Like, this is a place where these weird looking people exist. Do we know that there's a big ass cat and pig that can talk in that show too?
Mm-hmm.
And that are perverts?
Oh yeah, him and Yazirobe.
Oolong is a straight up perv, nigga. But we got little cheeks being touched by old man. Like, why are we talking about him, man? And why do you feel like you can get offended? I would like to hear, but
it's the same reason they took Pepe Le Pew out of Space Jam. Same reason.
But he been graping since the 70s. Live on air. Like,
Pepe Le Pew ain't never raped nobody, man.
Man, he was forcing himself on that girl, man. Let's stop playing.
Hey, but then she turned around and tried to get on him. You talking about that cat, that black cat who tried to act like a skunk at the end?
How many times she tried
to give Pepe Le Pew that thing, man.
How many times she got to push him off to say no? I gotta watch this as a kid. I don't know what I'm watching.
It was because
until I grow up. I'm like, yo, he need to be brought up on charges.
No, because he was a skunk, gang. So
he was a freak monster.
Wait, hold on. What if in skunk land, that's how they make, and old girl ain't used to it because she a cat.
Because she a cat, right?
And he's confused.
Now we've seen when because he thought she was a skunk because she had the white stripe on her because she got hit by the thing. So he thought she was a skunk, and he was
like a fly slim skunk.
Yeah, but she wasn't.
So y'all trying to make the grape work? Is that what's happening?
No, I'm saying there's a misunderstanding
with him, gang.
There's a misunderstanding happening with. Then they can't communicate with words. He can, but they can't. Okay, now hold on. Check this out.
It doesn't matter what so you telling me that's how because it doesn't matter what it is. If she didn't want it, she's pushing off. That's telling me she didn't want it. You telling me in that community? Community, that's how it goes. Okay, I'm asking a question.
I hate to bring this up because this is about to get kind of crazy. But have you ever seen two lions do the damn thing? That's almost a scrap about to happen every 5 seconds.
And chickens are worse than that because he pins her down and starts plucking her feathers out before he gets it in. Chickens are worse than that. I've seen lions I've been on a farm. Chickens are worse than that.
But this is the Mr. Popo thing. How do you jump up in there and judge that as a man when in Pepe Le Pew land, that's how they get down. That's how it go down.
But he's not in Pepe Le Pew. Like you said, he's confused. He thinks that's
no. He ain't confused because she gets the stripe, so he thinks it's a skunk.
But he's
we
wrong,
gotta start sticking. We gotta start sticking up for people that have mental. There's a mental block that's happening.
That's not. But he's wrong, right? But when you think something is that it's not, that means you're wrong.
Pull up Pepe Le Pew real quick, man. We gotta get.
Hey, y'all, I'm not giving Pepe Le Pew a pass, my nigga. I'm not doing that.
Hold up. The reason why I brought up the lions, have you ever seen that? It's about to go down. Like
even after
somebody
he
must
get his
think
3
their
seconds,
head
she
bit
like,
off.
hey, get off me, man. Get off me.
Yeah. That's that right there. That looks kind of crazy to us. But what about Pepe Le Pew and how him and his women in the skunk community get down? There is a misunderstanding between the cat and the skunk
I
that
don't
is
think
happening
I
because
don't
they
think
don't
you hear what I'm
communicate.
saying though. I don't think if I mistake you for a mailman and you're not a mailman, I'm wrong, right? Even though I keep giving you my package and say, hey, can you take this? I'm wrong, right? I'm
I
still
was going to let
wrong.
this picture slide. I was going to just keep it going.
And
That
that
he
looks
did
like
that.
Diddy as a skunk. That's horrible, bro. That's not
Hold
helping your
on.
case.
How are we not understanding what I'm saying right now?
He looked like he'll
There is
do
a
it again.
there is a communication barrier. Okay, can you go over to China and completely somebody that's native to the country, never left or left, don't know English, no nothing? Can you completely understand each other? Y'all
No.
having a little situation.
I'm gonna get arrested.
No. I'm not talking about that situation. I'm talking about can you communicate with one of them? No, you would have to use kind of like body language or something to try
A
to.
translator or something. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Okay. So they didn't have that. He don't speak cat, and cat don't speak skunk. But there is a mental block that is happening right now. There's a misunderstanding because she does have the strike like a skunk lady.
So in the skunk
Let's not
community,
forget about that. Let's
they don't
not
ask.
Let's not forget about that.
You skipped over that.
What?
In the skunk community, they don't ask. Is that what you're saying? They just take it.
I'm saying how do we know? There's reasonable doubt. That's what I'm saying. We can't judge how they get down. Let's say.
Hey, somebody pull up the National
hold on.
Geographic. I want to see.
I want to bring something.
Let's say the woman skunk. That's how she communicates, and he just thinks something natural is happening.
Hey,
you feel what I'm saying?
When we not talking about when the female cat start messing with him and he didn't want it, and she was chasing him around the town and chasing him around the whole city, and he was trying to get away from her. Why ain't we talking about that? Why we only talking about Pepe Le Pew?
They didn't air that where I come from.
Yes, they did.
No,
it was on the same
episode. You need to answer that, Graham, please.
I just did. I never seen that.
It's on the same episode. It's all
there has been an episode where it was flipped or reversed.
Hey Santo, if you send that to me, then we'll have we can have a good one. But I never seen that, sir.
It's on the same episode as the.
And I know his bodies and her bodies ain't the same numbers. So let's just.
Hey, but that's how the episode goes. The episode goes. It sees a black cat. She gets a white stripe on her. Pepe Le Pew thinks she's
a pink
skunk.
stripe.
He gets at her. And then he finds out that she's not a skunk, she's a cat, and then she falls for him, and then she starts chasing him around. So the story is like Pepe Le Pew chases her, and then she chases Pepe Le Pew. That's the story.
Did she ever get hands on him?
Yeah, she was trying to pull him, and it was. I can bring a clip up.
Yeah, bring the clip up.
Yeah, so you're saying you don't believe him because I've seen that too. It's not one of them what they call Mandela effects, man.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
I told you, I just never seen it. I want to see
Okay,
it.
so if that did happen, what would you say now?
Well, I gotta wait till I see it. I can give you future answers I don't have yet.
Okay, yeah.
Hey,
I want to bring up something.
Hey, when you hungry, you see how you leaning forward? When you hungry for a W, that's when you lean forward.
Yeah, trying to get into the
trying to
screen
get
with
to
you. Hey, yeah, I don't know. I can't judge. Okay, so the new Ronin Warriors, I can't judge off of one episode. I need to see more. I need to see more. You can?
I can.
Okay, so real quick, let me point out my likes. I do like the singing, the villains showing up in the singing and the slicing. I loved the singing and the slicing. It was horrific in a way. Loved it. The villains in this first episode of the new Ronin Warriors 2026, which is a sequel to the old series. It's basically a continuation, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like they're having too much fun in here. I feel like there's too much fun going on. Like that's one thing that bothers me about anime is the fun. Like there's too much fun. But go ahead, Shiesties. What you think about the show, man?
I thought it was fire from the beginning to the end, and it was a crazy twist on what I was expecting to see, right? Because I went back and I watched episode 1 and 2 of the original Ronin Warriors, and Target Tokyo, which I think was the first episode of the original, is similar to this first episode, how the Oni just show up and start messing people up or whatever. But in the first one, like the kid and the moms had got kidnapped and all of this and blah, 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 blah. So this is slightly different. But I love the violent turn that it took. I seen kids getting exploded. I seen buildings falling on people, main characters getting dropped. Like, it was a lot of stuff happening and they didn't spare you. I wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? Even with the deep nostalgia that I already have for this show, because this is my first. It popped my cherry. Like, this is my first anime I've ever watched. I was not expecting it to be that, and I loved it.
You feel like they updated it?
Yeah, even the animation was gas. Yeah, the animation was gas. They've gotten now. I do think the characters are a little cliche, right? Because when I went back and I watched the original Ronin Warriors, the characters were kind of like more original and they had like more vibrant personalities. Like, they each had their personality. These dudes, I felt like I've seen them in other places, but I still like the show.
Grim.
I in the beginning it had me because the villains seem a little colder than the heroes, but then you find out, you know, they're not really heroes. And like you said, when they was walking down the street singing, popping heads off, like, yeah, it got me right there. And it looks like, to me, I don't know if y'all can see this, but it looks like in the animation side, they tried to make it like a more updated version of what it was.
Wait, hold up. Hold up.
See the old stuff in there.
Hold up. I know I'm not tripping. That was supposed to be them in the beginning of the episode?
That was supposed to be who?
Them?
Not the originals.
No, they were. So they didn't have a dub, right? So basically what they were saying is they were hired to do a job. So the dudes that got murked by old boy right there in the middle, they were not real samurai troopers. They were hired to be poster boys for these samurai troopers. So they were basically doing a job. You know what I'm saying? They weren't real samurai troopers. Oh boy in the middle, he's a real samurai trooper. Oh boy with the blue hair, he's a real samurai trooper. It showed that on the first episode. Them other dudes that got murked off were not.
No. Based off of what Grim said, I thought they had them show up as the bad guys. And
no, the ones. Okay, so remember the kids when they didn't save the kids? He's talking about those ones. Those.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay,
that's what I was saying. They're not real.
Yeah.
And at first it gave me like they turned, which I don't like the idea of. They turned Ronin Warriors into a Power Ranger agency type shit.
I was just about to say that.
It's always kind of been that though.
But they made it more inherent in the old ones. I don't like the fact that it is kind of like a business now, because now I feel like the power. I'm interested to see where the power comes from now. It still probably comes from these stones, but are you getting help from technology and stuff like that? I don't like that. I want it to come from wherever the Ronin power comes from.
Well, I might have to go back and finish the first season, but if I'm not mistaken, they have these things. So you're chosen as like a samurai trooper. You're chosen as that, and then you get these little emblems, right? And you use those when you want to transform. And then back in the 90s, they used to have the little transform sequence like Sailor Moon and Ronin Warrior. They used to they used to have those little sequences. So that so much hasn't changed, right? But what I have seen changed is that you can give it to somebody else and they can use it. Now, because you remember when
the blue one.
Yeah, and then the green.
But he turned green.
Yeah, right. Yep. Which made me think that he was another samurai trooper because he's blue. And when he gave his blue one to old boy, it turned green. Right.
Yep.
So I've never seen them pass it off. Like, I've seen them combined and then turn into the white one, but I've never seen them pass it off. So that might be something new.
Yeah, it felt like some Power Rangers to me. I was like, this is what Go losing Rangers should have been like on some like villain type stuff. I'm ready to see a villain.
I didn't give it a chance. I'm gonna say that.
Loser Rangers, they was getting messed up in Loser Rangers. They was getting like tomato pasted.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
They was definitely painting the walls in this shit though.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
was.
yeah. I give the first episode a 6. I'm not with the fun though. The downtime fun is like,
That's what I don't like. That's what that agency stuff messed me up. Go back to the temple, talk to your master, meditate on some. But that kind of threw me off too. They started fighting over. It wasn't sake, but some noodles or something. Old boy had his
do
noodles
you
and drank
remember the
the
fun? Do
soda.
y'all remember the fun in the original?
I remember
I watched
the
the
red
first 2
the red one
episodes.
always looking angry.
Yeah, he was like he was like he was a stoic, right?
Stoic,
like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like a real stoic character. But they have scenes in there, but then you also have to remember, like in the 80s when they were dropping anime in like the late 80s and the early 90s, one nothing funny, gang.
Yeah, I
You
love
know
it.
what I'm
I
saying?
love those days, man.
Like
Listen,
Voltron, you might have Pidge in them, throwing jokes, but the Black Lion, that nigga was serious.
yeah, they
Where we at
wasn't.
on this first episode? What number? 1 to 10 fires, man.
I gave it an 8, gang. I really liked it. I hope it gets better, but I really liked it.
Grim?
Yeah, I'll give it an 8. I did like it. I was skeptical
8.
too because of the where we're at right now in entertainment and in writing. I was skeptical about what it was going to be, but yeah, it had my attention. That first episode had.
That intro was crazy with the music, and then when all the Ronins was walking next to each other, you seen them with and then
Yeah,
they
that
was
was
doing
hard.
they was doing the flashbacks from the old Ronin warriors. And man, gang, that was tough.
That was
Now I'm
hard.
disappointed I didn't see the transformation joint go down. I'm
Yeah,
disappointed.
they didn't do transformations. I did see like a little fire sequence when he like pushed his arm out, but it wasn't like it was though.
Hey, I'm about to get somebody mad, man. This got to be one of the most boring shows ever. Jujutsu Kaisen got to be one of the most. When they start talking, I mean, I feel like I gave it a long time before I got to this conclusion. I gave it a long time. I shut up about it, and I think I'm here. When they talk, I'll be lost.
But hold on, let me say this though. When they talk, I feel like they don't say nothing that's meaningless. I be watching some animes when they say shit, and it's like you didn't like. What's the point? Like, stop repeating and stop saying that. I feel like they say shit that makes sense.
Dialogue is fire, gang. Nanami's dialogue is fire. Like Choso, like all of the dialogue is gas.
Now, I'll be honest. I thought you was about to say you didn't like the Twilight thing they did to you, where it really didn't matter. Like after he was fighting old boy, and then at the end he was like, "Hey, I was just."
Yeah, I was getting there. I was getting okay. So
I apologize.
So my gripes with this, as you say, apologize. My gripes with the show has been like, man, these fight scenes is bananas. But like when they're not doing that, it's a bunch of stuff that I don't care about. It's boring as hell, man. I was talking to, I hate to have to do this, but Bobby, I got to do this to you. I was talking to Bobby, and he was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like he wants to be the clan ninja. It's like he really didn't have nothing to say because none of it matters. None of it matters. They just describe what they're doing and describe other stuff. Man, it's just not interesting to me.
That's part of the move, though. When they explain what they're doing, it makes the move stronger. And that's, you know what I'm saying? And that's what thing about JJK that they did that other animes didn't do. When they tell you what they're going to do and they do it, it makes the move stronger.
Imagine a nigga clapping blood and you don't know what's happening. Now you're confused and you're upset. And now it's going to be more trash because you don't know what the hell's going on.
Okay. Shout out to my little brother. He's the one that got me on it in the very beginning. And then because of Bobby, I went and read some of the manga. I'm like, I don't care. I don't know, man. I watched the first episode, the second season. I watched it up until now, and it's still the same kind of who gives a fuck dialogue, man.
I disagree.
Man, it's just like, okay, so let me
And I'm not even the biggest JJK fan. Like, it's
let
not
me
even
clean
my
this
favorite,
up a little bit.
I wasn't. I binge watched this last year because y'all glazed this, and I binge watched it last year, first season to now, even the movies, and I was 100% on it. And the dialogue kept me. Usually I skip. Dialogue kept me, bro.
I don't. Damn, let me see. It's kind of like, it feels like Supercube. When I watch Supercube, it's like, yeah, I hear y'all talking. I hear what's going on. I'm not interested in the story when the fighting happening again. And then they say it has a story. I don't agree.
It definitely has a story, and the story
got
is
lore.
very linear.
It got lore.
No, the story is linear. It's linear as shit. Like,
hey, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, maybe I don't give a man, and that.
I don't get how you say that. Like, do you just want to see scrapping and then
yes, yes. All these dudes is tight. I did kind of care about Yuji's, what he was going through, a little bit of trauma. What he was going through, I could feel what he going through. He got like 18 fingers in him. You know
18 fingers in him is crazy. But his homeboy got murked off. Like, we were saying.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
And then how Mahito manipulated him the whole time to make him think that they was friends, and then the whole shit. A lot of that was dialogue.
I hear you. But it turns it okay. So I'm watching a scene of blonde quick tips. That's my name for him. Blonde quick tips. He was doing the quick tips.
Who are you talking about? You talking about Nanami with
the blonde bow cut? Tearing dude up, man. He was tearing up pigtails. He was tearing up samurai pigtails.
Who is he talking about?
With the line across his face.
That's
Choso. The blood dude.
The one that uses blood. That's Choso.
Yeah, the blood user dude.
Oh, so you're talking about Yuji when they were fighting in the bathroom?
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in the first 2 episodes of this.
Okay.
The blonde-haired homie and samurai pigtails got it in on the freeway, and it was tight. It had to be broken up by some dialogue. And then like some dialogue over here, and then some dialogue, and then back to the scrapping, and then dialogue. I'm like, man, this is not what I'm watching. Is amazing looking. I don't know. Hey, the animation is grapefruit juice.
Hey, can I say something before I forget?
The animation is not good. When they're scrapping is good, but not when they're walking around, walking and talking. This should be called Jujutsu conversations.
This gave me. Y'all remember when the first episode of 1,000 Year War Blood Art came out?
Yeah.
The first episode when the demons was in the city. This gave me those kind of vibes.
Yeah.
You mean the Titans? You talking about the Titans?
Nah, they was regular. They was low class regular demons.
They was like Titans.
In size. Yeah, they look like Titans. That's what this. In Bleach.
No, in this.
Oh.
Some Titans showed up, man. y'all not fooling me, man. Those are Titans.
The witch that grabbed them. I guess that was a witch. The witch
Titan
that grabbed them.
Yeah.
That it gave me because that was animated well, bro. And that
Titans. That's what that was. You talking about
the niggas they always got Zeus in the Hercules movie? Nigga?
Jujutsu
Titans.
Jujutsu Titans is crazy.
Jujutsu Titans.
Man, I'm like, man, why y'all pumped this show up? Hey, man. Hey,
this
even
is,
when
this is
so my little
out of the new gen, like real quick, out of the new gen gang, like it's probably like the best out of like these new gen animes. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my little homies. I mentor some little homies, and they was like, "Hey, man, hey, the show, like, I'm gonna check it out." But my guys been talking about it. And we went and seen the movie Zero. I'm like, slobber in the beard. Slobber is in the beard. All this talking is horrendous. And all this conversation is horrendous. And then a scrap happened in the street. I'm like, this looks crazy fire. And then like that's it. That's how I feel about this show, man. It's like nothing is happening that I'm interested in. Who gives a goddamn? Yuji, his shit is kind of interesting because he has the Sukuna dude up in there.
All of their shit is Megami is more interesting than Yuji, in my opinion, because he's a Shinigami and Sukuna's dead, and it's a reason why he wants Megami, and it's the reason why Megami has Maharaj or Sukuna has Maharaj. Like it's so much. This is so deep. This anime is deep.
Are they gonna have a tournament right now?
No,
they're not gonna have a tournament. It looks like a tournament is about to happen.
Where'd you get that from?
The god, it's like gonna be like a god, the god games.
Nah, they about to hunt
all the dead games.
They about to hunt old boy down because you know what I'm saying.
Is the culling game? Is it a tournament or a game or
no?
Where they compete? Is anybody competing in the culling game?
No, that would be like calling Shibuya a game. Like they locked the city down and damn near killed everybody that was in there. Like if you calling that a game, then it's the game.
No.
That's
Are they competing? Are they competing in any form or fashion?
They're hunting something down.
I think this is about to be a tournament disguised as a game.
It's not. It's not.
I'm saying what was that shit they did with the panda in with the panda in season 2?
Even when they were having they were having this game at school, right? Which you can call it a tournament if you want to, right?
But that was a competition for class.
Yeah, it was a competition. The villain showed up and it got popping. Like there was no tournament. They was like, yeah, they finna have this, and then the little flower demon had showed up, and Toto had got cracking with Yuji, and they did the little. That was the clap episode.
It was a tournament interruption, just like always. There's tournament interruptions.
It was.
All of a sudden, Vegeta lands in the middle of the tournament.
Call it what you want, but they put a veil over that school, and they didn't even put a veil. They put a veil to keep Gojo out. Everybody else could come and go as they please. The veil only worked for Gojo, gang. Bro, it was tough.
I
was asleep, man.
Hey, is old boy stronger?
Hollow purple, man. Come on.
Is old boy stronger than Gojo?
Yuta? I think so. Yeah.
And how homie going?
He said he had more energy than him.
Yeah, well, Yuta's is like I don't want to spoil Jujutsu Kaisen.
So young Keanu Reeves right here, man. Why did he just like
this nigga? Man.
Why did he just like kind of just like
see that shit? This nigga said young anime Keanu Reeves. I can't unsee that. Hey.
Why they kind of I felt like they depowered the nigga by making him just like a little buster, man. Like he tight. What he was doing was tight, and I'm like, man,
how you feel
like
they
kind of punked him out a little bit, man. I don't know, his personality had just switched up. I don't know.
But see, Keanu Reeves just made sense because Keanu Reeves don't come off like that dude, but he got them skills to back it up in his movies.
Okay, so he a fraud. Is that what you're saying?
No,
I do think Yuta's.
Hey, he just caught a stray.
It's funny that you say that because I do personally think Yuta's a fraud, personally. But
explain why. Explain why.
because
it might be what I'm thinking though. Hold on,
Yuta's like one of them. I'm a copy your moves ass niggas. Like you know what I'm saying? He's like one of those dudes.
Like Kakashi nigga. Kakashi's a fraud ass nigga.
Hey, nigga said, "Don't bite your moves." Like, hey, what you doing my move in that fight last week? I heard that you used one of my moves.
Hey, I wonder if nobody ever
down upon. Is that look down upon?
I would. I'll pull Goku to the side like, yo, throw one more Kamehameha. I'm gonna offer you up, bro. That's my shit. Throw one more solar flare, and I swear to God.
Well, that don't count. That was taught to him.
Hey, but you see what Vegeta said when he unlearned instant charge or transmission on Yard Rat. He came back. He told Goku. He said, "It's my first." He said, "It's my first and last time using it, and I only used it because I needed to get back fast." He said, "That's your move."
And the first time he used it, that nigga ended up in a trash can.
Hey, if anybody around here is listening that wanted to know that's your move. Yeah, I ain't biting nothing of yours. I just
had to use it real quick.
I said
It's like
Kakashi
my
throw
car broke down. I
whales.
had to get here and pay this bill. Nigga, so I used your bike. Like,
I
would
seen
you mind?
Kakashi throw whales, dogs, lightning, blue and purple, and apparently ain't none of those moves he copied them with the Sharingan.
Yeah, yeah. I like that dream sequence or whatever that was when the episode first came on with that creepy ass music. That was fire. Okay, explain to me what the okay, so that wasn't his blood, it was part cursed energy, correct? That's the reason why he had so much of it.
Who
It's
chose
not as, yeah, it wasn't he didn't use his blood. It was mixed in with cursed energy.
Well, I think he uses cursed energy to control his blood. You know what I'm saying? So he can use cursed energy to control it. He does like blood bullets, like blood webs, blood knives, all of that. But I think he's using the cursed energy to control his blood. I'm not sure if he can control other people's.
Okay, so did you watch this episode?
No.
So where did all that blood come?
Yeah. So I was about to say that's where all that blood, like it was a tunnel of blood.
A tunnel of blood, bro.
Yeah, he was probably murking people.
Can you go look at it at least right everywhere now? So we can get this straight.
Because like the whole room was red.
Yeah, the whole it flooded the damn
and he still got caught. He still got caught lacking.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Man, when they scrap, they get to the scraps.
Yo, dude with the scratch across his nose you was talking about, he couldn't even get a hit in the beginning.
Oh no,
bro.
he wasn't. He
couldn't get it, and his face was getting tapped.
He wasn't seeing him at all. He wasn't seeing him at all. Hands all day. Hands. Give me these. Give me your hands.
This nigga need a training arc to learn a new technique because that blood ain't working. The blood ain't doing it, nigga. Hey, imagine the nigga keep having the nunchucks and keep getting popped, and he keep pulling the nunchucks out.
He did beat his ass though with the blood though.
Eventually.
Yeah, but it still happened though. It should still happen.
I just can't forget the flies part of the fight is when you was getting your face beat in.
He ran up. He was like, "Man, back up off me," and then he ran up again and got backed up off of him. Yeah, man, that was straight. He was getting his ass. It's the nigga that y'all say is tight. Nigga,
you gotta pay attention on this show. You gotta pay attention. You gonna learn some shit on this show. You gotta pay attention.
You feel
niggas was pressing me in the alley. I backed up off of in the alley.
He fucked around and got backed up off of him. Nigga. Yeah, third person backed up off of him. Nigga. Yeah, the blonde homie beat his ass, and he wanted to be the new clan king. And it's like, man, I don't see how dude ended up beating him, but yeah, whatever, man. He should have like sent him to the so they went to like a heaven dream state. Hey man, I'm gonna just say this show's ass, man. You can't be tight if you just got a bunch of dope fight scenes, man. This show is ass, and it got some great fight. Just like a certain person on here said, "Oh, Demon Slayer gets passed because of its animation." I think this show does because of its fights, because those fights they get busy in it, and the animation and everything.
And it's funny that you said that because I was just thinking about Demon Slayer in this head. I think Demon Slayer is heavily carried by the animation and the fights. I do think that the fights in this are an attraction, but I don't think it's a carry because the story of Jujutsu Kaisen is gas, okay? It's tough.
I can see why somebody would stick around just to look at them beautiful fights.
I can see why. I agree. That's why I tell beginners to watch Demon Slayer. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've never, if a beginner asks me like, yo, what should I watch? And I know they're new, watch Demon Slayer because I know that it's going to compel you. Like, I know that for a fact. The story doesn't have to be like super crazy. The fights on there is going to compel you. The fights are going to be dope, right? But if you're not understanding what's happening when you're watching this, all you're going to be watching is the fights.
Okay, so that's the shot. So I'm going to bring up something. Hey, we're going to handle this on air. I went back and looked at an old clip, and a certain person on this panel was like, they I heard there's some comic book niggas over there, man. Like some comic book.
I remember that.
You still feel that way?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, you still feel that way?
Oh. Yeah, it's definitely some comic book niggas over here for sure.
Am I one of those?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So when you say comic book niggas, what do you mean by that?
Your comic book knowledge is way more than anime. Way more.
I can say that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because you three are.
Yeah, but I'm an anime fan. Though.
Yeah, a casual fan for sure.
Oh no, so I'm not a casual now.
I think so. You're definitely not a casual comic fan, but Jujutsu Kaisen, you're definitely casual.
No, sir.
Well, I'll say I feel like you're a casual.
No. That'll be a lie. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so, your feeling can be a lie.
No, it can't.
I'm a fan of like tight shit.
That doesn't mean that you're not a casual.
This ain't.
That doesn't mean that you're not a casual though. Oh, just because you're a fan of tight shit that you feel like it's tight, doesn't mean that you're not a casual.
Oh no, it doesn't mean that. Because that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that. Yeah,
it is.
So you're right.
It is, gang. You're definitely a casual.
Okay.
You haven't even seen the big three. You can't even discuss the big three with me. Like you're definitely.
I have seen the big three.
You haven't.
Okay, we're gonna go there. Hey, yeah, that's one of the things we're gonna settle out in Albuquerque. That's one of the things we're gonna settle out in Albuquerque. Go ahead, Grim. I'm sorry.
What's the big three? Who's the big three when it comes to Santo?
Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach.
I'm 2 out of 3, but all right.
Yeah, that's the big three. Now, a lot of people like to put Dragon Ball in there, but it's not. Dragon Ball came out before the big three. The big three is specifically referring to the anime that was introduced to the West at a certain period. They call it like the golden era or something.
I even feel like now, if you watch Dragon Ball and you try to flex off that's not a big flex.
It's not, because Dragon Ball sucks.
Dragon Ball does not suck.
Yes, it does.
Dragon Ball? Oh no, Dragon Ball does not suck.
Dragon Ball sucks.
Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Z, agree. Dragon Ball period.
Dragon Ball Z on.
I'm talking about Dragon Ball. I thought that's the conversation we was just having. Dragon Ball.
I'm talking about the entire IP. When I say Dragon Ball, I mean the entire thing. And if we're talking Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Kai, Dragon Ball Daima, the majority of Dragon Ball's IP sucks.
Oh, that's ass. And I feel like I've seen it. I've seen the big three. But
you seen Naruto?
Yeah, no, I've seen a lot of episodes of Naruto.
He doesn't know any plot to Naruto, gang. He doesn't know.
I mean, not to be funny, Naruto plot is extensive.
Yeah. He doesn't know any of it.
Yeah.
And it dives. I didn't think it did, but it dives so well into Boruto.
It does.
That shit ain't that tight. You know what I'm saying?
That blue vortex is tight, nigga.
That was all right. What I read was all right. Yeah, it wasn't whack.
But he's saying that about Naruto. But look, he's saying this about Naruto. The same thing people say about One Piece. This is like the world's anime. Gang.
One Piece is a little bit more interesting than Naruto.
The world loves this. The world loves Naruto. Naruto shot anime to another level that it's never even seen before.
Yeah, nostalgia. Nostalgia.
It's not nostalgic because it's not even really that old.
That's
like
Sailor Moon seen it when it was like some kids.
Be nostalgic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that would be nostalgic. The story of
Naruto nostalgic for you. Going. For you.
The story of Naruto is still going, gang. It can't be nostalgic when it's an ongoing story. Like, it's still going. One Piece is still going. These things are still going on to this day. So it's not nostalgic.
You're my brother's age, man.
These are one of the most. This is a world-renowned anime. Like, people be killing me when they be like, it sucks. I get it. You might.
I didn't say it sucks. I didn't say it sucks.
You said it's not that tight. It's not. You said
it's not. It's not as tight as y'all. Because I think there's a little bit of nostalgia. You grew up with it. Is when you watch it.
But that's the thing. You're assuming that I didn't grow up with it. I watched
You watched it late?
One Piece at a late age, gang. I watched Naruto at a late age. I didn't grow up watching those animes. That's an assumption.
Casuals' favorite anime ain't the Full Metal Alchemist.
Yes, it is.
No,
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist is one of the most famous.
That's a deep anime.
It's one of the most famous animes in the world.
Hey,
I didn't say it wasn't famous. I didn't say it wasn't famous. What are you talking about?
So what do you mean the casual? I know plenty casuals who love Full Metal because it's one of those ones. It's shown
because it's dope. It's dope.
One of the biggest animes ever.
It's dope. Correct.
Like the same as One Piece.
Correct.
Like the same as Naruto. A casual would be like my favorite anime is Naruto. That's casual.
A famous person wouldn't say that about One Piece?
A casual
wouldn't say that about One Piece?
No, I don't think so.
What?
A lot of casual fans have not watched One Piece in its entirety.
Man, that ain't true, man.
Yes, it is.
That ain't true.
The only people who's watching One Piece in its entirety are One Piece fans, gang.
You know how many cons we've been to and how many teenagers we asked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not watching it because it's got too many episodes. That's what they all say.
You just made my point.
Okay. No. Okay.
You literally just made
Hold on. Okay. But they'll be wearing like a giddy up from One Piece. Oh, I just like this right here. This is what I like. Sure. I like the way it looked. That's that's a casual thing to do, correct?
It's a casual cosplayer, yeah.
Yeah.
Casual cosplayer. There's casual cosplayers, yeah.
Yeah.
Casual does not make you an anime fan. Just because
I'm talking about how well renowned it is. That's what I'm talking about.
It's like McDonald's. You might see me in a McDonald's t-shirt. Don't mean I eat there. I might just have a shirt.
You might be a casual posing. that's
I'm a casual McDonald's eater. Like call it what you want.
Hey,
but you made my point though. A casual is not going to watch One Piece in their entirety. I was wearing Luffy shirts before I finished One Piece, gang. Didn't mean I was a casual, and it didn't mean I was posing.
You might have been a casual at that time.
I wasn't, because I was still animes up. Like One Piece, like
and it could have been biased.
And One Piece was one of those ones that I started later in life. Somebody was trying to get me to watch One Piece for 10 years, and I didn't even watch it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was
the fact that you was rocking a shirt. The fact that you was rocking a shirt, and you didn't even wait to see if it gets trash.
That don't mean anything, gang. I wore a Washington Wizards jersey before, gang. Like, what are you talking about? It doesn't make me a fan of the team. What if I just like the shirt?
That's not why you would have been rocking it. You can't put a One Piece shirt up against just a team a jersey. Nah.
Yes, you can.
Because you liked One Piece, correct?
I haven't.
So there's some bias that went into it with it. Yes, there is.
This man is bias. So did he just not hear what I said? I said when I had that One Piece shirt, I have not even watched One Piece yet. So how can I be biased of something that I haven't even seen?
Because you
was wearing a Luffy shirt. I remember this because I left the shirt in Detroit.
Why did you like Luffy?
I never watched One Piece. How could I like it?
What did you like about Luffy then? That made you gonna get that shirt.
It was an anime shirt and it matched my shoes.
Okay, so
we all know I'm a Jordan head. Hey, we all know I'm a Jordan head.
You didn't like the design or nothing like that. You didn't like the design.
I got a Joy Boy shirt and I only bought it because it's dope.
Okay,
you feel me? It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else.
Hold on, Grim.
And it matched my shoes. I don't like One Piece, and it matched my shoes I bought.
It looked tight, right? It looked tight, right?
Boy. It looks.
I want to know what looked tight about the shirt. That's the reason why you got it.
Because it matched my shoes. And it's new. It was new. It's
no. You said you got it because it was dope. I want to know if it's the same thing with Santa.
Oh.
What you mean?
I want to know. I want to know
the shirt because I thought the shirt was dope. Yes.
It was tight looking, right?
Yes. I didn't get it because I was a One Piece fan.
I
didn't watch One Piece at the time. It was a dope shirt.
That is the start of your Luffy love, man.
No, it was not. It was not. Like, how you gonna tell me when the start of my?
I got a shirt of him. You know what I'm saying? And I like the show.
It was not the start.
So yeah, we just figured it out.
The nigga Hugh was trying to get me to watch One Piece for years. Even after I had that shirt, that was not the start of my One Piece gang. I remember when my first time watching One Piece. I remember that.
I remember it too.
Yeah. You just lied.
Yeah, I'm just trying to show you what. I'm trying to show you what lies.
I don't even know what happened. I know that.
At that point, just lied his ass up.
Hey, I'm okay. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm not a fan of this. I'm a fan of the scraps.
Hey, we don't play that. Hey, we don't play that. King T. Hey. We don't play that, man.
Hey, I ain't slandering nothing. What you talking about, man? How you gonna jump in here with a One Piece? He got a One Piece avatar.
He got a One Piece
talking for him. Yeah, what are we doing
Hold
here?
on, let me make this bigger because I don't think that's One Piece.
Hey, I told you go when the community is live. You got.
It is One Piece. That's Dope Flamingo and everybody holding
up. Out of there.
Everybody holding up drinks.
Yeah. Hey, y'all in there on this? Y'all in there on what's coming next?
I am.
I like JJK. I do.
I'm in there. And I done been watched 2 seasons. I need to. I'm invested now. I need to figure it out. I need to see what's going on.
Yeah, I like the scrapping.
Hey, you know something that wasn't on the docket that I want to give an honorable mention to?
What's up?
And shout out to EXO for putting me onto this. The Ranking King is amazing. I finished the first season so smooth, so easy. Ranking of Kings. Thank you. It is amazing.
EXO put you onto that. Ain't that like a group thing?
We literally had a conversation last week where he was like, "You ain't
what you mean group thing?"
Because we was talking about that at the con, like Ranking the King.
Oh no, he wasn't there. He hasn't been to the con with
us. Talking about Ranking the Kings?
No, he wasn't. Not when we having that conversation. Nah.
Okay. All right.
I had to put him on to who your girl was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I may have just thought you was there. Okay.
But nah, it's to see it and you think, oh, this about to be childish.
That Maki stuff gonna go crazy. My bad.
You say you think it's some childish-ish, man. It's nice. It was a nice storyline.
You off.
They made Boji, you know what I'm saying? I wish Boji had more scraps. I wish he did have more tighter scraps. Because it was like everybody else around him. But I haven't watched the second season, but that first season.
Yeah, it was A1. It was really, really good. Yeah.
And I like the mom too. The mom was like I don't know if y'all can get with me when I say this, where she was raising him was like a female Vegeta. I love you to life.
Yeah.
And you my everything, but I will never. Because she broke down at the end, but the way she was raising men. Let me say that she was raising young men,
and she was raising.
And I like that.
And that,
she was raising kings, gang.
We gonna say that for another time. Yeah, I didn't know there was a second season, so I gotta go watch the second season. I watched the first season, and when I went to go look, I guess there's a third season coming. I think. That's why I read that somewhere, but yeah, that show is dope. I
don't like how he married his dad's side chick at the end though. Let me say that. I don't like.
Hey, we gonna do a little something because
get that out there.
Now that I know you've seen it, we're gonna do a little something. I want to mention that we're gonna be in Albuquerque next week. Comic-Con Albuquerque.
Y'all gonna be in Albuquerque?
Yeah. Me and this guy right here. Hey, shout out to Twinette for hooking that up. Shout out to her, this show and hers. Yeah, for sure. I think that I need to bring somebody up on some charges. So I think what we talked about might have to.
Twinette. Unfortunately.
What we gonna have to do, sir, is bring that boy on up on charges, man. What we was talking about earlier. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He definitely.
I want to know who getting brought up on charges.
Nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah, because I want. Secrets. You know what? We're gonna do it on the show. Let's do it on the show Wednesday.
Got secrets.
He gonna be his defense lawyer, man.
I need time. If I'm going to be his defense lawyer, I need time to know what I'm defending. What are you talking about?
Yeah. We're going to give it out, man. Hey, Batman, we bring Batman up on charges, man.
Okay.
And he's coming to you. He's coming to you and he needs some help, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mess with Bruce Wayne. I mess with Bruce. Send him my way.
Hey, he sent him $1 billion check. You see
that?
Send him my
way. Hey, you know how many old people, if they was hitting him with the accomplice with the RICO, you know how many old people would go to jail for him? I'm talking the Tompkins lady, Alfred. There's a lot of old people that go to jail.
Hey, relax.
Go to war for Bruce one.
Relax, man. We got his the city of Gotham attorney at law, Grim Favors right here. He's got some problems with a lot of stuff. So yeah, next week we're gonna do that because I need to either give my man on or off, see what's going down, man. Because
hey, Bruce coming home. Bruce is coming home, gang.
Hey, the show's gonna be on Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday. If you like this, hey, Grim, do work, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Shiesties, do work, man. Hey, get them off, man.
This that new